Hey everyone, I'm Maya.
And I'm Ben.
Welcome to Speak English Fluently, the place where you practice real English for real life.
If you enjoy learning with us, please subscribe and keep learning with us.
Okay, imagine this. Your friend says, I was so busy yesterday, I didn't eat lunch. I didn't check my phone. I didn't even drink coffee.
Now that sounds serious.
Exactly. And native speakers do this all the time. They use one small word to add surprise, emotion, and stronger meaning.
And that tiny word can make your English sound much more natural.
Yes. Today we're talking about how to use even in daily English because many learners know the word, but they don't always know how people really use it in conversation.
True. I've heard people say it a lot, but sometimes I'm not sure where to put it.
That's normal. The good news is this topic is actually simple when you learn a few clear patterns.
Good, because if it gets too complicated, I might not even survive this episode.
See, you already used it.
Wait, I did?
You did, and it sounded natural. So let's build this step by step.
I'm ready.
Rule number 1, use even to show that something is surprising, unexpected, or stronger than we thought.
So it adds surprise?
Exactly. Let's start with a simple example. She invited her coworkers, her neighbors, and even her old teacher.
Ah, so the old teacher is the surprising part.
Right, that's the point. Without even, the sentence is okay, but with even, you showed that the last thing is extra surprising.
So even shines a light on the unexpected detail.
Perfectly said. Here's another one. He cleaned the kitchen and even washed the dishes.
That sounds like a miracle.
Yes, maybe he usually never helps, so washing the dishes feels surprising.
Okay, let me try. My brother woke up early and even made breakfast.
Very good. That sounds natural.
Because making breakfast is the surprising extra action.
Exactly. Now listen to this one. She speaks Spanish, French, and even a little Japanese.
So Japanese is the surprise.
Yes, native speakers often use even before the most unexpected thing in a list or idea.
Can I say I went to the grocery store, the bank, and even the gym?
Yes, if the gym is the surprising stop. Maybe you're usually too tired to go.
That would be a very fictional version of me, but yes.
We believe in your future.
Thank you for your even stronger lies.
Not quite right there.
I knew it.
Even doesn't usually mean very or more like that. It's not a decoration word. It has a job. It points to surprise.
Got it. So I shouldn't throw it everywhere.
Exactly. That's one of the biggest mistakes learners make. They know it sounds natural, so they put it in random places. But random even sounds strange.
So the question is always, what is the surprising part?
Yes, that question helps a lot.
Nice.
Now, rule number 2, use not even to make a negative sentence stronger.
I hear this one all the time.
Yes, because it's very common in daily English. Listen, I was so tired I didn't even hear my alarm.
So the speaker wants to show strong tiredness.
Exactly. Or, he didn't even say thank you.
Ouch, that sounds a little emotional.
It does. Not even often adds emotion like surprise, disappointment, or frustration.
So it's not just grammar, it also shows feeling.
Exactly right. Here are more examples. She didn't even look at me. We're so busy, we haven't even started dinner. He didn't even text back.
Wow, that last one hurts.
Modern pain, Ben.
Very modern.
Now you try one.
Okay, I was in such a rush I didn't even brush my hair.
Perfect. Very natural.
My friend borrowed my jacket and didn't even return it.
Also good.
I studied all night and I didn't even pass the test.
Yes, that works too. It shows frustration and surprise.
So not even is really powerful.
It is, and native speakers use it in casual conversations all the time.
Can I say I even didn't eat breakfast?
That sounds unnatural. A better sentence is, I didn't even eat breakfast.
So with a negative, even usually goes after didn't.
Yes, didn't even, haven't even, can't even, wasn't even. Those patterns are very common.
Wait, can't even is everywhere online.
Yes, and sometimes it's used in a funny, dramatic way. For example, this movie is so sad I can't even talk right now.
Or after a long day, I can't even think.
Exactly. Very natural.
Good. I want more real phrases.
Let's build a phrase pack now. These are useful daily phrases with even. Listen first, then we'll talk about them.
Let's do it.
Listen. I didn't even notice.
Very common.
He didn't even ask.
A little judgment there.
Yes. She even remembered my birthday.
Nice surprise.
I can't even open this jar.
Real struggle.
They even gave us free dessert.
Best sentence so far.
I haven't even started yet.
Also my life.
He even offered to help.
Polite and surprising.
She didn't even smile.
Cold.
We even took pictures.
That sounds happy.
I'm not even joking.
Oh, that one is super common.
Yes, very common. It means I'm serious. For example, this burger is so big, I'm not even joking. It's bigger than my face.
That is a beautiful American example.
Thank you. Now let's practice with a few of these. I'll say a situation and you make a sentence with even.
Okay.
Your friend is very kind. He helped you move, bought you lunch, and drove you home.
My friend was so kind, he even drove me home.
Excellent.
Nice.
Next one. You were so busy this morning that breakfast never happened.
I was so busy I didn't even eat breakfast.
Perfect.
I'm feeling powerful now.
Good. Next one. Your sister usually forgets important dates, but this time she remembered your birthday.
My sister even remembered my birthday.
Great. That sounds very natural.
I think I'm getting it.
You are. Now let's do a mini quiz. I'll give you two options. You choose the natural one.
Ready.
Number 1. I even didn't call him, or I didn't even call him.
I didn't even call him.
Correct. Number 2. She even brought snacks, or she brought even snacks.
She even brought snacks.
Exactly. Number 3. I'm not even tired, or I even am not tired.
Definitely, I'm not even tired.
Perfect. So you can already hear what sounds natural.
That really helps.
Before we stop for today, here's the big idea. Use even when something is surprising. Use not even when you want a stronger negative idea.
So the meaning is not random. It always points to something unexpected.
Exactly. And once you start noticing it in movies, podcasts, and daily conversations, you'll hear it everywhere.
Even in this episode.
Yes, even here.
Nice.
And here's a question for everyone listening. What sounds more natural to you? She even called me, or she didn't even call me? And what's the difference in feeling?
Think about that and test it with your own examples.
In the next part, we'll go deeper and show how this word changes tone in real conversations, and we'll practice with more natural situations. All right, let's keep going.
I'm ready, and yes, I've already started noticing this word in my head.
Good. That means the pattern is becoming real for you. In this part, I want to show you something important. Even doesn't only work in simple surprise sentences. Native speakers also use it to react, compare, and add emotion.
So now we move from basic use to real conversation use?
Exactly. Still simple English, but more natural. Let's start with a very common pattern. Even with comparison or stronger feeling.
Okay.
Listen to this. It's even better than I expected.
Oh, I hear that a lot.
Yes. Here, even means more than expected or more than before. It adds extra force.
So it's not surprise in a list now. It's surprise in a comparison.
Perfect. Another example. This test was even harder than the last one.
So the last test was hard, but this one was more hard.
More hard?
I knew the second I said it.
Good instinct. We say harder, not more hard.
Thank you for not even laughing too much.
I'm laughing inside.
That still hurts.
So, even harder, even better, even worse, even easier, even more interesting. These are very common.
Let me try. This coffee is even stronger than yesterday's.
Great.
This new apartment is even nicer than the old one.
Also great.
This week is even busier than last week.
Perfect again. That sounds very natural.
Nice. So even can come before words like better, worse, harder, easier.
Exactly. And this use is very helpful in daily English because people compare things constantly.
True. Work, weather, food, traffic, prices, stress.
Especially stress.
Especially prices.
Very true. Listen to these daily examples. Traffic is even worse on Fridays. The shirt looks even better in daylight. He seemed even more tired after lunch.
After lunch? That's dangerous.
That's office life.
Can I say, I'm even more confused now?
Yes, and that's a great real-life sentence for English learners.
I might use that today.
You probably will.
So that's one new pattern.
Right. Now let's look at another natural use. Native speakers often use even for emotional reaction, especially when they want to show strong surprise or disbelief.
Like what?
For example, did he even read the message? That doesn't just ask a question, it also shows feeling, maybe annoyance, maybe disbelief.
Ah, so it's not a calm question.
Usually not. Here's another one. Do you even know her? That can sound challenging.
Oh yeah, that sounds sharp.
Exactly. Or, did they even try? That sounds frustrated.
So even in questions often adds emotion.
Yes, not always, but very often. It can show doubt, surprise, annoyance, or disbelief.
Let me try one. Did you even call the restaurant?
Very good. That sounds like you're frustrated because maybe the other person didn't do the obvious thing.
Right. What about, do you even like pizza?
That works too, and honestly, if someone says no, I'd need time alone.
Fair.
Here are more examples. Why is he even here? How did they even find this place? Can she even drive?
Those all sound emotional.
Yes, very natural in speech. But one warning.
Uh-oh.
Be careful with tone. Some of these can sound rude depending on how you say them.
Especially, do you even know?
Exactly. That one can sound aggressive, so learners should understand it but not use it carelessly.
Good point. Just because native speakers say something doesn't mean it always sounds friendly.
Exactly. That's an important lesson. Natural English is not only about grammar, it's also about tone.
I like that.
Good. Now let's do a guided practice loop. I'll give you a situation. You respond naturally with even.
Let's go.
Your friend says the movie was good, but you liked it more than expected.
It was even better than I thought.
Perfect.
Nice.
Your coworker forgot the meeting, forgot the report, and didn't say sorry.
He didn't even say sorry.
Excellent.
That one feels very real.
Sadly, yes. Next one. Someone asks a very strange question about your best friend, and you're surprised.
Do you even know him?
Great. Natural, but a little strong.
So maybe I shouldn't say it with a big smile at work.
Correct. Unless you want free time and a meeting with human resources.
Good to know.
Next one. You tried a new restaurant, and the dessert was more amazing than the main course.
The dessert was even better than the main dish.
Excellent. I'm hungry now.
Same. English first, snacks later.
Cruel system. Now I want to teach a small but useful idea. Sometimes even helps make your sentence sound more complete and natural, especially in storytelling.
What do you mean?
Listen, I was nervous, but she even smiled at me. Or, at the end of the party, we even danced.
So it gives the story a little extra color.
Exactly. It helps highlight the moment that feels special, surprising, or emotionally important.
Oh, that's useful for speaking.
Very useful. If learners only use very flat sentences, their English can sound correct but not natural. Even adds shape.
So instead of we talked for an hour, I could say we even talked for an hour if that was surprising.
Yes, if 1 hour feels unexpected in that context.
Got it. The surprise has to be real.
Right. Don't force it. If nothing is surprising, even may sound unnatural.
That's actually a good rule for everything today.
It is. Ask yourself, what is the unexpected part? If you can answer that, you probably know where even belongs.
Nice.
Now let's do a phrase pack for real conversation. These are phrases native speakers use a lot.
I'm ready.
It's even better now.
Useful.
That makes it even harder.
Also useful.
Did you even check?
Sharp, but common.
Why are we even talking about this?
Oh, wow, that sounds tired and annoyed.
Exactly. I don't even know.
Super common.
Yes. For example, where's my wallet? I don't even know.
Very everyday English.
I'm not even mad.
Sometimes true, sometimes scary.
Yes. Don't worry, I'm not even mad can sound peaceful or terrifying.
Mostly terrifying.
Agreed. Next, he even offered to pay. That's even more impressive. I can't even explain it. She didn't even blink.
She didn't even blink is cool. It sounds dramatic.
Yes, very strong for storytelling, like someone stayed calm in a shocking moment.
Nice.
Now, mini quiz time.
Let's do it.
Which sounds natural? This phone is even better, or this phone is even better?
This phone is even better.
Correct. Next, I don't even know his name, or I even don't know his name.
I don't even know his name.
Good. Next, did you even try, or even did you try?
Definitely. Did you even try?
Perfect. Next one is meaning, not grammar. If I say the second season was even worse, what does that mean?
It means the first season was already bad and the second season was more bad.
More bad?
Worse. The second season was worse.
Correct. English saved.
Barely.
Last one. If I say, why is he even here, is that a neutral question?
No, it sounds emotional. Maybe annoyed, confused, or surprised.
Exactly. I'm seeing the full picture now. Even is small, but it changes the feeling a lot.
That's the key. It changes meaning, tone, and focus. That's why native speakers use it so much.
Because it helps them sound more real, more emotional, more specific.
Exactly. And that's what helps your English move from correct to natural.
I like that. Correct to natural. Before we stop, here's a quick recap. First, use even for surprise. Second, use not even to make negative stronger. Third, use even with comparisons like even better or even worse. And fourth, notice how even in questions can add emotion.
And always ask, what is the surprising or stronger part?
Perfect summary.
I'm proud of myself.
You should be. In the next part, we'll do more natural conversation practice, fix common mistakes, and help you use even more smoothly in your speaking.
And maybe I'll even make fewer mistakes.
That would be even better. All right, welcome back. In this last part, we're going to make your speaking smoother.
Good, because I understand even a lot better now, but I still want to feel more natural when I use it.
Perfect. That's exactly where many learners are. They understand the basic idea, but in real conversation, they pause and think, oh wait, where do I put it?
Yes, that's me.
So, let's fix that. We're going to do 3 things. First, common mistakes. Second, real conversation practice. Third, a fast final review so this word stays in your head.
Let's do it.
Common mistake number 1. Putting even in the wrong place.
We touched on that before, but I need more of it.
Good. Listen carefully. I didn't even call him is natural. I even didn't call him is not natural.
So with negatives, even usually comes after the helping verb or negative part.
Right. Didn't even, haven't even, can't even, won't even.
Like, she hasn't even replied yet.
Exactly. Or he won't even listen.
That sounds very real.
Sadly, yes. Now, common mistake number 2, using even when nothing is surprising.
Ah, the fake surprise problem.
Exactly. For example, I went to work and even drank water.
That sounds strange because drinking water is normal.
Right. Unless, in the story, drinking water was actually surprising. Maybe you were so busy all day that even drinking water was hard.
So context matters.
Always. Even is a meaning word. It needs a reason.
Nice. Common mistake number 3?
Using even like it means very.
That was my mistake.
Yes. For example, this is even good sounds wrong, but this is even better works. Or this is very good works.
So even is not a replacement for very.
Exactly. Very important point.
Wow, you said very important, not even important.
Yes, because I like correct English and inner peace.
Fair.
Now let's do correction practice. I'll say a sentence that sounds unnatural. You fix it.
Okay.
I even don't know.
I don't even know.
Correct. She even is tired.
She is even tired?
Not the best here.
Oh, then maybe she's even more tired?
Yes, that works if you're comparing. Or if you mean surprise, you could say, she's tired. She even skipped lunch.
Got it. So sometimes the whole sentence needs to change.
Exactly. Great point. Learners often try to fix one word, but sometimes the idea itself needs a better structure.
Nice. Next one.
Even did they arrive on time?
Did they even arrive on time?
Perfect. I even can't move.
I can't even move.
Excellent.
This is helping a lot.
Good. Now let's move into real conversation practice. I'll give you short situations from daily American life. You answer naturally.
Bring it on.
Situation 1. You had a terrible Monday morning. Your alarm didn't wake you up, your phone battery died, and you were so rushed that breakfast never happened.
This